Ominous and foreboding junction. Hello everyone, it's SK95. Welcome back to more Donkey Kong Bananza. Last time, we finished off the last of the Forest Layer, defeating the unpronounceable boss. And this time, we could go confront Void Kong right now. However, I recommend taking care of the last few things we want to do. I want to clear out the rest of the layers I have missed when it comes to bananas and fossils. So we can use this warp gong to head down there. Now you can check your collection on the Y button to see if you missed anything. I have gotten everything in the forest layer. I don't need anything there anymore. The freezer layer, on the other hand, is still not fully done yet. They have a lot of bananas left to go, at least 4 of them. Thankfully for my sanity, I have not missed any bananas except for one on the 502. 501, and then 3 of them, of course, being on the top player. Now, there is a banana I did miss for whatever reason. It says I missed it literally on the lagoon layer. I don't know why it says that, but it does. But in the meantime, though, that lagoon layer's banana is actually more obvious. But let's focus on primarily going from top to bottom first. Lagoon layer. Now we're back at Chippy Channel. Now, the one banana I did miss, the one banana I missed, is because this wall. Punch through the wall all the way through, and you'll see a little bit of a hut containing a banana. Banana, shipwreck treasure. That's the only banana I've missed in the lagoon layer. When it comes to the fossils in lagoon layer, though, I usually don't have any reason to go after them, mainly because I don't want to, but we have to get them for future reference. So I'm going to go ahead and search for the rest of the fossils I've missed, because, frankly honest, I need to. Alright, it's Reservoir Hill, as you know where Cranky is located. Grab a rock or any stone. And as you see, right above you, there is a rare fossil. Unfortunately, you need to grab terrain that's actually capable of breaking it, so not exactly fun.
Is something there?
Unfortunately, to get that terrain, you need rock. Now, throw it at the rock, and you're going to get the Omniculus, which is actually pretty good. That's 1 out of several, but the next thing you want to grab is the rest of the fossils on this layer. So I actually have one suggestion for you. Because the lagoon layer has no way of actually giving you maps unless you get them from chests, I'm going to go ahead and randomly dig for the chests. So, be right back. Alright, I spent at least 10 minutes destroying a lot of the terrain around the map, and I got plenty of fossil maps. I'm not kidding. So I decided to stop doing that and see how much we basically have burnt through and how much we can actually get for now, and then we'll be good to keep going. Now, okay, whatever. That gold is meaningless and outright unnecessary. I do not care what I've been told. Alright, whatever. Now, let's ignore that for now. Now, let's go ahead and try to find the rest of the fossils, shall we? There is one located right over there, which I am passing by repeatedly because the game's being funny. It's inside the eyes of this car. You just have to trick this guy over here. However, not easy. There you go. There's a banana over here where it was usually at, so that's easy and obvious. So that's gameplay obvious and easy, but I don't need that. That's not exactly helping. That's where banana is located, however, the fossil is located right above it. I don't know what their idea was with the decisions of where they go, but I guess it is. Ammonites, well, that's basically what I need to grab, so let's go after the ammonites. The next ammonite I found, which would usually be in location, is actually located around here. Rather not there, rather in the water. I don't know why the map looks being funny. It just does. 3D maps, what do you think? Get that ammonite out of the way? Alright, good. This will be the last ammonite for now, for that layer. Now, let's head back down 1 layer. Don't worry, I admitted it and I said before and I said it again. I will be taking care of Void Kong in this episode. I just want to take care of the things that we need to backtrack for. That way we get maximize our abilities rather than wasting our time. Now, as the game already said, there is a not banana, but rather fossils down below. All you gotta do is roll down here and land there. However, Never really had much fun or luck getting that. You just have to climb up and you're good. 2 pointlessly easy fossil locations. I don't know what they were thinking, but whatever. The next one, I'm just going to walk there because it's honestly pretty easy to get to, is to go back up and then land here. Grab some terrain. Thank you. There we go. Landed. Okay. DK. Why do you betray me? Okay, good. I just wanted to get back over where we were at before. Now, the next one I wanted to go for is literally something I passed by. So, yeah, that happens a lot. I don't know what they were thinking. I guess it's very out of the place. I'll make it again. That's another one. 56 accuracy 1. And then there's one by the water down that way, if we actually take time to run over there. You can get to it by dive punching. It's not exactly hard. It's easier to find as soon as you get the ability to do so. I didn't want to bother with the fossils in this first time I came here because, painfully speaking, I wanted to get the most of the episode of that area done, and believe me, it wasn't really necessary to get those fossils at the time. However, once we got done with them, I wanted to take care of them now rather than later, because it's easy. Now, there are fossils down below here, if you actually take the time to destroy the boats. Fossil right there of the Ammonite. Now, we're just missing a few more of these fossils. So the next one is actually by this island over here. But you need to actually make sure you get over there and nothing else. There we go. Got the blasted gold. Knock it off at least. Okay, there's the fossil. Alright, out of the way, out of sight, out of mind. That is the rest of the fossils. I have the maps. I'm going to cut ahead again until I find the rest of the fossils. This will be a little bit because the lagoon layer has always been the most annoying one when it comes to fossil hunting, and we just want to take care of them right now. So, I'll be right back. Alright, so I basically got most of the regular fossils. The super rare fossil, or rather the regular rare fossil, is not able to be gotten right now. So my concern for it right now is arguably not exactly that big. It's not exactly bad. We missed it behind the Elder itself, and we also have missed the one that is down below by Chimpy Channel. These two are painfully obvious, but I wanted to get done with that episode, and blatantly I wanted to get started on going to the next area versus me having to worry about it before. So that's the reason why. As you know fully well, I got a lot of balloons now and a lot of gold, as you painfully can see the amount. I'm going to need a stockpile on gold, so doing this was actually a very worth it and well worth effort. Mostly because the gold is a lot more useful than it may appear to me, and until later. Unfortunately, because I don't have the rare fossil, I'm going to have to wait on that until I get the last one. Sadly, though, the location of that rare fossil has always messed with me, because I can't find where that rare fossil is. I don't know where it is, to be perfectly honest with all of you. And it's usually me getting myself foot in mouth moment wherever it's located. But in the meantime, though, I'm going to head back to Salvager's Landing, and then we're going to head back up after we get the upgrades for the clothing for this layer. I won't be able to upgrade all of them. I will be upgrading most of them, though. Returning to the freezer layer, we are missing several fossils as well as bananas. Now, outright speaking, both of these bananas and fossils are a pain in the neck to grab. A few big recommendations I have is let's get the fossils out of the way that I know of first, because I got a lot of fossil maps in this game, and when we were at the freezer layer the first time, mostly because I didn't want to deal with them right now. Let's go across this bridge and then head over all the way to the other side. Hanging on to the other side, yeah, whatever. Now, the main thing you want to do is jump down here. As you see, there's a fossil right here. Another sea lily fossil. Pretty good to get, and it's actually very easy. You even get a cannon that takes you all the way back. Back up the Cold Coast Crest, there are two fossils I've missed nearby. Let's head back down, and then we need to roll over here. Okay, good. Now we just need to go by the wall over here. And you see, fossil. Dun, dun, dun. Where are these robotoids? Annoying, but not exactly hard to deal with. That's out of the way, at least. Now, if you want to do this, you want to head down this way. Jump down, and then you're good. It's literally right around here. Actually, it's right here in this crystal. Now, if that's done, that's the rest of the fossils in that part of the area. However, we're missing several. Get to the getaway known as Cool Stripe Cavern Ledge Getaway. Once you come here, if you recall correctly, when you first came here, you could not do anything unless you had Zebra. We have it now, we can go across the bridge. This is where the majority of the bananas are located alongside the extra rare fossil. So let's get across and run over. First things first, let's get the banana out of the way. This is another challenge that destroys terrain, so we can actually just do this easily on the way there. And that's out of the way. Punch out of the way. And punch out of the way. And punch, 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 and all done. That is one banana down. And that's one banana. Above the caverns. This is above the caverns where it's located in game. Now, this is actually a secret. Dive down under here, and you'll see another banana. Oh, banana. Caverns lost treasure. Now, I know where most of the bananas are, by the way. Let's climb back out, and then we just need to fall down again. There are several fossils in this area. And I mean several. As you see, there's a fossil here. I wonder what it may be. Well, guess what? It is actually the king of the dinosaurs, known as a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Just need to dive it out and dig it out, and then get rid of all the dang thing that's in the way. And the T-Rex is now free. Extra fossils gotten. Alright, take care of this nuisance to society as a whole. That's out of the way, at least. Now, there is another fossil down below here. If you actually punch through this correctly, and climb up this way, you can actually see a fossil that's actually sensitive right here. The sea lily located right down here. Now, there's another sea lily also located down below. Yeah, they put a lot of sea lilies in these locations. I never understand why they do this. They just do. But it's typically usually hidden in areas that I don't typically like, but it's good to get them out of the way now. Now it's out of the way, that's out of the way, and then we still have more to go through. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way, dirt, get out of the way, dirt, get out of the way, dust, get out of the way, dust, get out of the way, dust, get out of the way. There we go. Dig into here, and then we can actually dig up, and then we're good to get that sea lily over here. That's all the sea lilies on this part of the location. At least for now. I know fully well there's more, but I'm going to focus primarily on what we need to do. With that done, head back up and then go this way. You can actually find yourself a rare fossil up here if you manage to roll all the way up. It's actually far more simple. It's literally right here. Preserved bug. It's all the preserved bugs in this layer, which means I don't have to go through the preserved bugs anymore. Thank goodness, because, man, the preserved bugs aren't exactly fun to go after. Now, there is another banana I missed. I don't know why I missed this one. And then again, the game likes being funny. Or rather, I didn't miss this one, excuse me. You just can't skip travel to the location. What you need to do is go inside here and then go through all the way back again where you first found the cranky cog in this layer. You just need to go this way and then just go down below this way. Now, it takes a little bit of finessing to get over there, but it's pretty fine to go through. Okay, whatever. Let's just climb up and climb all the way up. We just need to get to the top. Not so hard to get to. Really not. This location's pretty obvious to get to. Now, Cranky's right here. We've already talked to him, I believe, so let's go talk to him to make sure. Nope, I'm good. Okay, I was double checking to make sure. Now, you cannot get this banana until you got access to the ostrich Bananza. So, yeah, that's why. You wonder where the last banana is in? Well, it's right over there. You got to ostrich over. And then glide over to the island that's in the sky. Yeah, they put this out of the way. I don't like it either.
A banana!
Oh, banana. Scoop hunt in the sky. Skill point added. And that's off that. And that's a lot of bananas done in this island. But we still have one more to go in the freezer layer. You're probably wondering, what the heck is the last one? Well, it's down below another layer, so we don't exactly have to worry about that one right now. Let's do, however, get the last of the fossils. Let's go back down to down here. We can actually just get the fossils immediately, actually, when we go down here. We just need to get to the middle again. Back in the creamery. Yeah, I'm not kidding. The creamery is one of the nicer areas. You want to head around back where you first dive down for the hidden look-alike, or rather the area where you got a sneak peek of the next part of the section. Smashing stats, snow is done, and I got a lot of snow done. Let's go check the smashing stats, because I want to see how much gold I got from that, because usually it stockpiles a lot. Nope, not that one button. Dang it, game. I don't like when you do this. Okay, whatever. Only 500. Whatever. Not exactly too pleased by it, but what can you do? Get that out of the way. I'm going to make this easy for myself and just, you know, get the objects needed. I don't need to worry about it too much. I have a bunch of gold saved up. I can do this. Let's get the last of the fossils out of the way, because I know fully well there's some more left. Because, honestly, I'd rather get the maps out of the way and just deal with it now. And then let's get the Bananium Gem just to find where the last one is. We just need to use L1 to find them with music, and we're good to go. And it is, of course, in both layers. Mostly this cleanup is more annoying than you may appear to be. Honestly, it's my fault that I missed things, but I wanted to make sure the episodes aren't too long for those who, well, don't need to. I know fully well I'm going to do a lot of cutting to the lagoon layer because blasted buffoonery. If you want to find this fossil, you gotta dig down. Now, to find this fossil, though, it's far more simple than digging down, though. You actually have an option to get down to the bottom. What you have to do is actually just pull this out, create ice, and then burn away the lava. Alright, there we go. Get rid of the lava. Now, pull this out. There we go. We hit the bottom, where we need to get to. Now, this is actually where snow is located. We can actually use it to get rid of the lava. There's also a fossil there, so I might as well grab it. Now, this is going to be a little bit annoying to get this fossil out of the way because it's in a cylinder, and cylinders are never fun to deal with.
Steady.
It's going to take a lot of finessing, so yeah, not fun. Actually, I think I got the fossil all unburnt. I just need to make sure the lava doesn't hit me or burn my butt every single 2 minutes. Mainly because lava sucks. Hi, fossil. There we go. Another sea lily gun, and I'm almost burned my butt for that one. Okay, that's one sea lily down. I just have a few more to go. Let's head back out again, and then fire ourselves back out. And land safely, thank goodness. What I have to do now is, it's actually right here by the lava over here. I just need to grab it, and we're good to go. And there we go. All cooled down. Mud sucks. Thank you. Sheesh, sea lily. One more to go. The next sea lily, though, I'll worry about later. But in the meantime, though, that last banana is in another one of those getaway cages. Let's head back down to the Cold Hill getaway. Another sneak peek one. I'm surprised there's actually 2 of them, but what can you do? The game really doesn't have any options. Regardless, though, to get to there, though, is never fun. That wall is open, so that's good. So what we have to do is actually go down below. So we have to actually head to the Cold Crest getaway instead. There we go. All right, done with that. Let's dig into this. I think this is where the banana is located, but I don't need it right now, so we're good. I think the way to get there is arguably worse because the sinkhole for it... The sinkhole for it is located a bit below. Honestly, I've been having trouble finding this one in particular on memory because it's always the more annoying one to find. And it's more or less my memory being bad about it. Let's go and find that sinkhole, shall we? It's not going to exactly be difficult, though. There we go. Got the gold. And now I'm going to make my life easier. We just need to triangulate the map. If it's there and we're there, which means we have to dig down this way. I don't know why I bother with that, but whatever. There we go, there we go, there we go. And let's see where we are on the map. I believe I've dug back to where I was before. There we go, and we're back to the sinkhole again. I wanted to get back to the sinkhole because you can get here from multiple ways. However, I wanted to get here from now. Dive down. I don't know why they put the banana here, but they do. This is more or less a sneak peek of the steak hidden snack of another part of the layer that we were up before next time. But with that out of the way, I have one more thing I have to do, which is just the last fossil.
Should we teal up?
Trust me when I say this, I didn't want to delay it. Honestly, I did not. And by the time I'm finishing this recording, it'll like be an hour because my luck sucks, but what can you do? By the way, I did miss some dialogue and text right around here back when I first was here. Introducing our latest frozen treat, Serpine Twin Soft Serve Ice Cream. I learned this recipe from a striped snake friend of mine. It is a swirly soft-serve cone with two flavors spiraling together, bright red berry and neon green lime. It's so yummy. It'll make you want to bounce up and down, bruh. That makes sense to me. And let's head back down. Now we're all done with that, and I have no reason to be in this layer anymore, except to get the cosmetics done. Back in the junction, I wanted to get back to the junction for this because I did also miss another dang amount of the actual bananas missing. Mainly because there was always the boss banana, and then there's also everything else. Thankfully for my sanity, though, there really isn't any too much of a concern when it comes to these bananas in this section. It just matters if we get anything we can possibly get. I'm gonna grab some dirt and then break this. There we go. Got some boxes out of the way, more chips, pretty good to get, and that's pretty much it for those chips. I think there was a challenge stage over here, but we already got that banana in particular. Okay, game, sure, why not? But I did say I was going to focus primarily on getting to the Void Kong battle done. So, with both bridges now fully unlocked, we can now finally head across. Let's see what this guy has to say. We saw it with our own eyes, but we could barely believe it all the same. The huge drip ball dropped from above and then stopped moving. And a strange little creature floated out of it. We had to say hello when those two gizmos coated us in unbreakable purple stuff. Well, we already know about that. We basically got both sides done, and there's nothing left to do about this layer. Next thing to do is just go forward.
Void up ahead?
Yes, it is, Pauline. Let's go and stop him. Now we just need to run over the void and stop him. Pretty much, it's very simple. Mr. President, we need fuel. If we don't go back and get more bananas... Silence! Grumpy, get this thing moving! I'm busy. I'll deal with you later. Bye! You're probably wondering where the heck he went off to. Well... The president flew to the upper layers. Surely he's the one you want. Go, pester him. Or perhaps you think I have some intel I'm willing to share. This thing is a machine capable of digging deep into the underground world. But Pauline, darling, you should know that. We took you for a joyride in it after we kidnapped you. Of course, right now, it couldn't dig its way through a toddler's sandbox. It's out of fuel, you see. I'm sure the president is acquiring bananas from the above. layers above as we peak. They power it perfectly. What's the boss wants from me? Fight me. Absolutely not. I do not work overtime unless I'm paid to do so. Well, we can't even talk to Grumpy, but I think I can attempt to try to. I want to talk to Grumpy, so... let's try to talk to Grumpy by flying over. Because I kind of want to see what Grumpy has to say, because that's one of the things I usually never bother. I'm on the clock, performing maintenance, don't bug me. Well, that makes sense to me. Let's head back to the gong. You're probably wondering where the heck he ran off to. Well, it's actually obvious. He's at the hilltop lair. Hey, wait a minute. You mean you tell me you had more bananas for me? Man, you guys should have given it to us instead. Our bananas. More! Give me more! Say bye-bye to the bananas! Void Kong, the leader of Void Co. His entire fighting style is creating terrain with that object that he has in his hands. Punch him. You'll only be able to punch him one time and then he runs off. Thankfully, though, he's pretty easy to hit. Now he's running over to the other side, and then we have to basically dodge him. He's going to create terrain around the map in order to hit us while doing so. But he's pretty easy to hit. Hit him 3 times, and then he runs over to the other side. Then he creates a level of terrain to try to hit us. And punch. Another one again. Oof. Now he's back up there again. Shocker. Gold! And there's the dump it away again. Let's just roll over. Hey, stop running. Why are you running? Why are you running? Why are you running? There we go. Gotcha. I got places to pillage. See you later, losers.
Void ran off. We gotta go after him.
Time to skip travel to Void Kong. The next place he went to was the Lagoon Lair. More! Give me more! You irritating fools! Void Kong, leader of Void Co. He is now running. He creates poison in certain areas, so he's gonna also restore his HP all the way back up after you dealt with him the first time. Not fun, is it? Hey, get over here. Yeah! Follow where he goes. It's pretty easy to hit him. Stomper Clomper. There we go. Stomperoid. Punch. Oh, there we go. And now he creates thorns. Punch. Honestly, boy, you're making this way too easy for me. Do you have anything else? I'm falling asleep at this point. Where did you go? Okay. No, you don't. Void, get back here. Void. Okay, that's it. I don't care anymore. I'm gonna be mean. You clearly like this. I'm gonna be mean now. There we go. And now he's down. Got what I came for. I'm out of here.
Boy got away again. We gotta go get him.
He left a mess. Hey, what does he have to say? You saved us again. Thanks a bunch. Oh, you two turned our choppy waters back into smooth sailing. What a greedy pest. How could he steal an old king's snacks like that? Or Kong's snack like that. Use the warp gun to chase after him and give him a spanking he won't forget. Oh, I said king. I don't know why I said king. He's not a king. Fully heal, and we're good. Let's head back to the warp gong. I'm not willing to walk. Not yet, anyway. He returned to the junction. And now he's currently bothering the residents again. Eek. No way. You two again. Too late. Tank's full, losers. Void Kong, the leader of Void Co. You know what? Zebra. I don't care for your logic. I can replace it with my own logic. Come here. Ow. Stop, zebra! Why do you betray me, zebra? Zebra likes betraying me. Come here. I need that. I desperately need that. Alright, that's annoyingly bozo. Ay caramba, burn my butt. Alright, I'm happy now. We're done with that, and now we're at the next part of the fight. Deactivates that and creates those same annoying devices. All enemies are indestructible right now while it's active, and he has a shield. Get to where you need to go, and you'll be good. Okay, that's annoying. There we go, one down. We basically now can hit him. I'm gonna basically break you into pieces. What the? You send your minion flying. All right, there we go. Let's go and... Okay, stop. ZL, thank you. Sheesh, you like being funny. I don't like being zoomed out in the camera because the camera likes being funny, but whatever. Get the apple out of the way. Okay. Okay, not fun. Thank goodness you actually helped me out a bit. Thanks, Woiko. Kong, you're actually very helpful. Haha. That is all the things needed. He is now very much angry. I was trying to get more apples, but I guess not. Okay, that's it. Stay away from me. No. Damn!
You did it, DK!
DK. A name I won't forget.
Of course not for you, so stay away!
Don't tell me what to do, little brats. Pauline! You'll join me sooner or later.
Why? Why won't you leave me alone?
Huh? You don't know about your own special power? So even if you get to the planet core, your wish won't come true.
My own special power?
Come back to me, Pauline. I'll tell you all about it. And to the checkpoint for the paid dirt piles of our parking spot. Let's go and see if there's any healing apples. There is. And our next location is over above us. However, before we go there, I think we'll end this off right here. Next time on Donkey Kong Bananza, we will be going down further to see if we can chase after Void Kong and his mischief ways. See you all next time!